Innovation is a new concept that's infiltrating into the financial advisor industry over the past few years. And so as financial advisors, we've got to be innovative or we're going to be left behind. And we don't want to be that advisor that gets left behind. My name is Matt Reiner, and what I want to talk with you about today is how you can start dipping your toe into innovation and not being that other guy, the advisor that just gets left behind because everybody else in the industry has moved so far along. And also, you don't want to be the person that talks about innovation, knowing that innovation is going to come, and then not doing anything to capitalize on that innovation to help better serve your clients and better scale your firm. And so as a financial advisor, we are tended to be an industry that follows the herd. We don't like to be the first one in. We don't like to take action in IPOs. We don't like to go and take a risk that has not yet been attempted by anybody else. We are very methodical and very tactical in how we approach investing and managing money. But when it comes to managing processes, technology, and ultimately innovation in your firm, you should get away from that mentality and start taking some small risks that allow for you to see that you're pushing your firm further and further along, which ultimately means you're pushing yourself further and further away from competition, because many advisors are the advisor that says, yes, I know innovation is coming, but I'll wait to do something until I see others having done it. And there's a saying and a story that I like to always provide to people that when they talk about this situation is that you have two different groups of people. If you're sitting on a beach and there's an island out in the middle of the water, you have two options. One group can sit there and start plotting the way to that island, how the waves break and how the tide rolls day in and day out, and really plotting out the strategy to get to the island most effectively and efficiently. Then you have another group that can say, you know what, we're just gonna go and we're gonna learn. And they're gonna get in the water and they're gonna go on their way to the other side into the island out in the middle of the water. The people that stay on the land are gonna see this firm zigzagging back and forth, back and forth. But what they're not realizing is the people in the group that's out in the middle of the water is learning something new every single minute and day that the people on the beach could never plot and plan for. So they're much further ahead than the people sitting on the beach. So as a financial advisor, when it comes to innovation, be the advisor that takes a little bit of a step into the water. Dip your toe into the water and be the firm that's learning a few things along the way. Maybe it's adopting a new integration between your technologies, maybe between your CRM and your custodian. Maybe it doesn't work, but you're going to learn something that that firm that has yet to do it is not going to learn until they start. And then ultimately, when you figure it out, that firm's going to look at you and say, I want to be there, but they're not going to know how to get there. We've seen this a lot with small account divisions. Starting up a firm to create a small account division to allow for you to serve the mass affluent or those with investable assets under $250,000 or $500,000. Everybody says, I want to do that. But until you've done it and you've gone through the processes, you don't know what you don't know. And so the only way to get going is to start, to try, to start taking steps as opposed to spending time plotting, planning, and trying to figure out the perfect way to go and execute. So the way to be innovative is just to start. It's that simple. Be innovative and start right now. Go ahead. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to this channel to continue to get alerted of more content just like this, helping you continue to grow. And if you want some written content and other videos and podcasts, head over to mattreiner.com, MattReiner.com.